Hi, my name's Kim Ingleby from Energized Performance, and this is Gail, one of my great clients and also someone who's going to come on board as a massage therapist in 2012. Are you excited about that?
I am indeed.
Really looking forward to having Gail as part of the team, and you do a lot of event massage work as well, don't you?
Yeah. A lot of the cycling and Great South Run and also the 10Ks.
Yeah. Brilliant. So really looking forward to having Gail as part of the team. Today we thought we'd show you how to use the foam roller to self-massage the iliotibial band, so the band of fascia that runs from at the top of the hip all the way down to the insertion point in the knee. And what we've both found is a lot of people get injuries into the hip and into the knee, and it's often caused because the ITB gets really tight. Do you find that?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Yeah, because you cycle quite a lot, don't you?
Yeah, cycling is not as bad as running, but it's still...
Still get clients who have problems, and you get problems yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I work with a lot of triathletes and a lot of runners, adventure racers, and this is really common, and the foam roller will help you to reduce that sort of injury and tightness risk. So should we take it onto the ground? Okay. So if you come down, this is sort of medium in its hardness. You can get a white one, which is slightly softer, and you can get a short fat one, orange one normally, called the grid, and that's very effective as well. And it's hollow in the middle, so you can stuff it with clothes if you're travelling. Very useful for athletes that compete abroad. So what you're going to do, Gail, is you're just going to lie onto one side, okay? Bend that arm, so it's almost like a side plank, and then you're going to find the point just around the knee and just roll. So just gently roll, and find that little point where it feels uncomfortable. Not too uncomfortable, but just a little bit, and then hold it there. And if that's too uncomfortable, take some of the pressure on the hand. And then you'll roll it up a little bit further, find the next spot, and then if you're tight in your glutes, you may just roll onto the back so you come into the glute area as well. Do you want to try that?
Yeah.
Which one have you got? Have you got a white one or a blue one? Or?
I've got a blue one like this.
Yeah. So as you can see, Gail's just in her jeans, but you can do this. You don't need to get into your gym kit. You can do it every night at home in your jeans. I think you do, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Every night.
Okay, so can you find the spot?
Yep, that's about there.
Yeah? Right, scale of 1 to 10, how uncomfortable?
That's a 7 for me.
Yeah. So sort of 7 out of 8 out of 10. You don't want it to be 10 out of 10, or else you're not going to get the benefit from the myofascial release from the foam roller. Okay, so you just spend about, anything up to 30 seconds rolling there, and then take it a little bit higher. So you can roll all the way up and down, but what research shows is it's often more effective if you find that little spot and you roll back and forth.
That's one.
She's got it. She's used to using it. If you haven't used the foam roller before, sometimes it takes a little bit of time, doesn't it, to get your balance and find the right spot. So you do that on both sides. Even if you only feel tight on one side, you do it on both sides. And if you've got tightness, then you try and do it every day. Otherwise, do it a couple of times a week, and that should really reduce the risk of injury. Okay? Do you want to come up from there? Another thing that you can do on the foam roller that's quite useful is that you can lie just down the base of the foam roller. So your tailbone's there and you lie back, okay? And your head comes onto the end of the foam roller. Arms go wide, and then you just open out from there. So that really stretches out your spinal column, and it feels quite nice, doesn't it?
It does.
What you can do is then lift one leg and then lift the other leg. And you can just see if you're balanced in your spinal column and your core is engaged. So that's quite a good thing to do if you've been on your bike particularly a lot and you've been kind of hunched up maybe on tri-bars. That opens out the chest area. And then there's one thing you wanted to show as well, which is the one you do just for your quads.
Yeah, my quads.
So Gail finds this one quite useful for her as well, because when she cycles she gets tight at the top of her quads. So she does this one.
Just like a plank, basically.
Yeah.
And then just rolling backwards. Again, finding spots that are particularly uncomfortable. So my hip flexors generally go quite unhappy.
And do you find this one useful to help kind of massage and ease out that area?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah? How often do you do that?
Again, it's every day.
Yeah, you do it every day?
Every day, yeah.
And if you don't do it, do you notice it?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, excellent. Okay, so come up from there. Right, so you're going to come standing. So this is a foam roller. You can get them from Jordan Free Weights or the physical company. Or if you go on to Trigger Point Therapy, then you can get the grid one, which is the slightly harder one with the hollow bit in the middle if you want to use that for travelling. But that's to massage out the ITBs. We'll show you some other exercises another time, but I say that's the most invaluable thing to use on the foam roller, and I think you'd agree.
I do.
Yeah. So thank you, Gail. And any questions, or if you'd like any sports massage, injury rehab, postural techniques, or you want us and the rest of the team to massage at an event, log on to energizeperformance.com and let us know. Thank you.
Thank you.